Oh yeah, the sun's out, so you know what that means? It is time to wash the car. Come! Saw my $16 foam cannon video, you know that I use this Chemical Guys Mr. Pink. It's a great car wash. I've used all of Chemical Guys' stuff, by the way, not just this. I just went to this because I have a subscription and it's relatively cheap and it's just as good as all the other ones. But I really like Adam's car shampoo. This is the one I used to use before. Now I've went back to the Adam's car wash shampoo, mainly because this has a lot more lubricity in it. I know that's a buzzword in the car detailing world, but it's actually true. If you compare these side by side to all the Chemical Guy stuff, this feels a lot more slick. And I just like this better. I mean, they're both going to clean your car the same way, but this one just feels better. It's about a couple bucks more than the Chemical Guys, but I think it's totally worth it. And also, oh yeah, this foams a lot better than the Chemical Guy stuff. Okay, so what we got going on today, as you saw in my last video, we're going to take this fuel pump and we're going to install it into the car. But keep in mind, this is not going to be a full tutorial on how to do it. If you want to see a good, nice, quick and easy, straight to the point install video, go ahead and see 3D Zero's video. I'll have the link in the description down below. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my battery because you don't want to mess around with sparks and fuel. It can be a bad day. Just disconnected my negative battery cable. Simple. First step you want to do. Real simple so far. I'm just removing the rear seat. Really easy to do. Just pull on those little tabs that are under your seat. And now you have access to the fuel pump. These are just Phillips head screwdrivers. Now the reason why I wanted to do this is because I'm just below a quarter of a tank and I just want to do it while the fuel is low. Now keep in mind, I've never done this before, so if I jack it up, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead and see all those tutorial videos out there on how to do it. There's a billion of them. Oh, I say a billion, but there's quite a few out there. So you're probably asking, why do you need to replace your fuel pump? Well, this is what the tuner recommended to me, and he said that the stock pump is not compatible with ethanol, or E85 I should say. So I'm gonna take his advice since he's very familiar with these cars, and yeah, and he tunes these cars all the time. Wow, it's dirty under there. I'm just gonna push this through. If you can see that, so I can just push this back. There you go. So I'm gonna disconnect this green line and this green line. And there's just a bunch of 8mm nuts in there that I have to take off. I'm gonna grab a rag and a bunch of paper towels because I don't want this gas getting everywhere. So this is probably gonna get rid of this new car smell that I got going on. Alright, so there's that. First I'm gonna do is disconnect the clip. So there's that, real easy, just a little push tab. Then I'm gonna get my flathead. I'm gonna undo these clips. These green clips. That was easy. And that was easy. So this is the part where gas might come shooting out, and that's expected. And I'm going to put a towel under there to soak up any fuel that may spill out, which is expected. Okay, that's disconnected. Actually, I didn't spill a drop on that one, maybe the other one. This one a little bit came out. I know on some people that I've seen, they have a rubber part, but mine is this little foam. I don't know how I'm gonna get this back in. So 8mm And one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up some of this area around the fuel pump, because there's a lot of gunk and stuff around there. I don't want that stuff falling into my fuel tank. Most people wouldn't give two shits, but I do. So first thing that comes up is this metal thing. Okay. Alright, so it looks like there's a little notch that lines up with this notch right there. Okay. Oh, I spilled some. My battery died when I was trying to film all that, so looks like that's nice and sealed. So this goes on next, and this piece. There we go. This has a blue line right there, so you want to line those up. And you'll know when it's nice and sealed. Just take your finger and feel all around there. Clicked in nicely. So just for reference, the one with the L is the one that goes to the back. There we go. It's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. Take all this out. Don't need this anymore. So not bad. I figured out how to do this all on my own. Which yeah, it wasn't too hard of an install. It really wasn't. Oops, I forgot to put this on. Now my car is going to smell like gas. Just leave the doors open for a little bit, let it air out. Got the battery connected. Now I'm going to go in the car and try to start it. So but before I do that, before I start the car, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime it a few times. That is true, you can hear the fuel pump come on. A little loud, it's louder than stock. You probably forget it's even there after a while. All right, here it goes. So that's the fuel pump install. The installation really isn't all that bad if you just follow simple directions. So there you go. Next step is to get this flex fuel kit installed, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to have time to do that. So, and this is a real easy job, maybe 20-30 minute job, so not too bad. So that's a short little video for you today. Sorry I couldn't get you a full detailed install. So sometimes when you're deep into an install, you forget that you're recording, and battery runs out, shit happens, but it is what it is. Like I said, there's a bunch of videos out there on how to do this install on Subarus. But anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys' support, and I will talk to you guys later.